It's time to rev it up with how in the world is Stardust and Junk cards doing? Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button, and of course leave a comment down below when you walk away with a booster pack as per usual. Alright, so Shining Star Dragon. We talked about this card yesterday because I find this card to be very, very humorous for just getting the ability to, during the opponent's turn, special summon it and bring back a synchro monster that's a dragon out of the graveyard, and then do another, future synchro summon. Card looks really, really cool. I think it's pretty awful, but this community seems to think that they know something out here. But yeah, 36, 26, 25, 20 was kind of a little bit of your wrap up on this thing today. Meanwhile, secret rares are going to be where your value is going to be. I mean, this thing, $1, $2, man. We don't know what this stuff does yet, so we're all kind of looking at anticipation and trying to figure out what we're going to work with out here, but it's all over the place in terms of what potential you could be seeing out here for these cards, and what they might be doing. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Surprisingly, for what we're looking at on the market right now, you're still pretty much, $82 card out here, just in the sake of things. Like, I guess that's not, the worst. Yeah, $82. How many of these have actually sold in the last couple of days, though? Only one sold 4 days ago before all of the hype. So it's not like people are rushing over here looking at this card as a pickup. If anything, it's just being tossed around. Okay. What about Shooting Quasar Dragon? Got a whole lot of these things here. Gamer's Choice holding the line at 28 of these at $12 a piece. Now, as much as we all want the new stuff to work with this, and you want to, have Shooting Quasar be just easily accessible, I do agree. Shooting Quasar Dragon was kind of the definition of combine the powers of your friends together and, get this amazingly powerful boss monster. And it is by far probably one of the coolest boss monsters that we have on the current stage out here that you could work with. But hey, $12, definitely affordable. Oh, these. I love that Junk Warriors have just gone even further beyond out here, because you're looking at what, $40, $41, $45, $50, $60, and you continue to be on the upward slope here as this card just continues on up here. But once again, the structure deck is called Power of Fellow, everybody. You have to remember, when you're judging a deck by its theme and just how Junk's Warrior actually worked, I mean, he gains the combined attack of all level 2 or lower. Yeah, if that's not iconic, I don't know what really is. Junk Speeder, the card that brings out all of your friends, gives you the ability to, let's rev it up, and perform that Accel synchro summon. Yeah, but remember, this thing, the current state of the deck feels very, very fragile because you need this card to actually resolve. Typically, if it does resolve, I feel like you're going to be able to play the game until Nibiru comes down and ruins your day, depending on, how the inboard kind of structures itself and so forth. But definitely one of the most important combo pieces out here. The fact that this is a $10 card now is not surprising. Stardust Dragon from the tins. Actually, I think this is, you really spun down out here. Going to be about a $6 card, which is fine and welcoming, actually. I don't think anybody should be all that upset seeing a tin promo being worth $6, because for the most of this card's life, I mean, it was already worth something. It's just now that you've got the Stardust Dragon stuff hitting around on the market right now, you have to accept more value and more good stuff like that. So, okay. What about the Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon? Now, this is probably going to be the one that we're going to be keeping probably the biggest eye on out here, because unlike, the other version from the tins out here, which, by the way, was a tin promo. Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon, nice line in the sand here. 867 copies. You're not going to watch this card disappear anytime soon. If anything, because Gamer's Choice has that big line in the sand out here, it should actually help keep this card somewhat cheap and affordable out here, which I'm okay with this, man. You got to have some sort of good stuff, you know, being a little bit cheaper out here for the market so that you can actually have it be available. Now, we got to search for junk. Oh man, I love the $16 unlimited ghost, or ghost for that. Also looks like the junk Synchrons at this point are 17 to 18, 19 bucks going up. You can get your Ultra copies from Junk Synchron. What was this from? No, this is Dual Terminal. These are coming in. Nice $8 price point. Looks like your Junk Synchrons from the German Advent Calendar are $5.50. Junk Berserkers coming in about $5.50. Dual Sligs, about $6.50. $6 on the Legendary Collections. There's your Junk Speeders doing amazing things. And more Junk Synchrons coming in at $5 price point. Those are from the old 2010 tins. So, you know, those do get the old frame, which looks really, really good. Junk Warrior. I forgot this thing had a Dual Slig print. These are like $4. Actually doesn't look too terrible, but and then of course Junk Archers coming in a couple bucks. More Duelist Leagues, oh boy, $3 on those. And then of course Duelist Saga. This frame also looks really, really good. These are $2-3 bucks. Junk Berserkers from Legendary Collection 5Ds, $3-4 bucks. Same thing here, about $4 to $5 on those. And also Junk Servants. These are solidly like a $3 card, all things considered out here. But once again, you know, you're going to have a lot of these niche cards. More Junk Servants. Platinum Junk Synchrons, $3. All right, hello Junk Warrior. A machine assembly line for Duelist League. Nice 60 cents. And of course, the Junk Destroyer himself, about 70 cents, and continuing on up out here as well. So you've got... Honestly, I think you've got plenty of stuff in the junk department to kind of keep an eye on. Junkerbo. I forgot we had this thing. Have we had any crazy sales? During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a card effect that would inflict damage, you can send this card from your hand or field to graveyard to negate that activation. And if you do, destroy that card. You've actually had a couple of movements on this. All because it says junk in the name. We've come a long way out here. I love it. Oh boy, tunings. Well... tunings have, unfortunately, just exploded out here. Let's call it what it is. You know the quarter centuries for this. We're going to go on up $12, $13, heading on up to $14, $15. And, you know, you continue on up very quickly. I see our secret rare versions, the alt arts. Look at these, $4, $5. And they're ramping on up out here. Where is, well, I guess we got to check the classic, the ultimate rare. The old money, I had a couple move. Not a lot of ultimate tunings have moved. That's kind of crazy, actually. I guess more people care more about the alt art than anything. Makes sense, I guess. Oh, Synchrons. Oh boy, it's still $125 on that. The old deck is now up to still $60. Quick Draw McGraws and Revolutions still doing their thing. Assault's still floating out here as well. This is crazy to see more Junk Synchrons. Formulas still $8 and holding. That's rough. Revolutions, $6-7 bucks, $6-7 as well there. So that looks like those are pretty much going the way that they should be. Chevalier de Fleurs, also $4 or $5. Floor Synchrons still doing their thing. All right. I don't know what to tell you guys. When you... oh my god, Plague Spreader even also chugs around in here as well. Assault Synchrons coming in 2 to 3s. You've also got Stardust Synchrons at 3s. Overall, just looking at this set, even like Hyper Synchron, dual terminals are $2 to $3. That's hilarious, actually. There's your Cyber Synchron, also got a little bit of money. All these niche cards, like even Mono Synchron here, has a little bit of crazy value, just, you know, for what he is. It's those niche cards that you look at and you're like, oh, this thing only had a printing from Legendary Collection 5Ds? Yeah, evidently. And of course, on your mark, get set, duel. These really broke the ceiling. See, somebody did pick up one for 5, 10s, you know, 10, 10. And of course, you know, the uptick just continues, but, you know, it searches. It's going to be popular. So what do you guys think about everything? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. patrons. Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.